Welcome back to AM Northwest. If you've ever had a tasty treat from Two Tarts Bakery, you know why customers call their cookies addictive. The shop may be closed, but the recipes live on to cook at home. We welcome one of the sisters behind the bakery and the new cookbook, Don't Call Me a Tart. Elizabeth Beekley, good to have you with us. I love the title. That's hysterical. Don't Call Me a Tart. So these are recipes that you say all the customers absolutely loved and kept coming back for more.
Yep. Not a single one we left out that wasn't asked for.
Oh, funny. And these are pecan
Tassies. Yeah.
What is a tassie?
So a tassie is a little 1 or 2 bite pie, essentially, and they can be filled with any variety of fillings. So it's great to use the basic pastry to fill with summer fruits and a little bit of crumble or lemon curd and berries. And in the winter, I like to use nuts. So today we're going to do pecan tassies, but you could also do them with hazelnuts from Oregon.
Oh.
Which is wonderful, cocoa nibs, all kinds of things.
Okay, you show me what to do, and let's get to it.
All right, you got it. So everything is made in the food processor, super simple. We're going to put in flour and a little
just
bit
regular
of
white flour?
butter. Yeah, this is, I like to use low gluten, which is pastry flour.
Okay.
Bread flour has higher protein content and isn't really appropriate for pastries.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And the cube butter is cold?
It is, yeah. Okay. So cold cubed butter. We're just going to pulse that a little bit and then add a tiny bit of cream cheese.
Oh, cream cheese. That's unusual.
And this makes the pastry really flaky.
That's the secret.
Exactly. I'm going to run that for just a second. It's going to come together in one ball very simply.
When did you get interested in baking?
Oh gosh, since I was a kid.
Yeah. Did your parents bake?
You know, not too much. I come from a huge family, and we all were allowed to be in the kitchen and do what we liked. It was one of the really cool things about my mom is she never kicked us out of the kitchen.
Oh, great.
So I have 10 siblings. And and she always let us do what we needed to do in the kitchen.
Probably because she didn't have time to pay attention to you.
I think we might have helped her out.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to very briefly just douse these little mini muffin tins with butter. So within an inch of their lives, you want to really get a ton of butter in there.
If you want to take care of the ball of dough.
And then the dough is going to be scooped into each of these little tins.
We moved the counter, that's what I said, whoops.
And if you don't have these scoops, you can just divide it into 24 evenly sized pieces. I'm going to tamp those down very briefly.
Okay.
And if you have a minute to put those in the fridge while you're preparing your filling, it'll make it easier to tamp down a little later.
Oh, okay, good idea.
We'll throw them in the fridge
really briefly.
Fridge. And then we're going to use the same Cuisinart. You don't have to clean it out. It's not really there's not much in there.
Okay.
And we're going to make the filling while those chill a tiny bit.
Sure.
So we have pecans, and those should be nice and fresh and toasted.
Oh, so you toast them, okay.
Yeah, it gives them a little extra flavor.
Alrighty.
Some brown sugar. And 1 egg, you want to crack that on in there.
Okay, in the bowl or in the?
Into the Cuisinart.
Okay, you just got to trust that I won't get any shells in there.
Oh, yeah, we'll pick them out if you do. Also, fresh eggs are easier to crack, and also cold eggs help you to keep the shells out, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so if they're cold, they're a lot less likely to get eggshell into what you're baking.
Good idea.
Okay, we're going to put a tiny bit of salt in there, just about a 1/4 teaspoon.
Okay, a little salt.
And a bit of vanilla. You can never have too much vanilla. It makes everything taste good.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
It probably wasn't too hard to put together all your customers' favorites, was it? Because it was pretty obvious.
Yeah, and really, it's just, it really is truly, there are about 40 recipes in there, and they were the ones that everybody asked for all the time.
Okay.
So now we're just going to pulse this. Just until it comes together. You don't want to totally puree it.
Okay.
So I like it to be a little bit chunky.
Okay. And then grab our...
Pull this back on out.
Move this out of the way.
And if you have one of these, it's called actually a tart stamp. They are really handy. But if you don't, you can just do this with your fingers, with your thumb.
Okay.
So we'll show you once with
flour.
the tart. Yeah, a little flour on there. Show you once with the tart stamp.
Oh,
how easy it is to make a perfect one.
Yeah.
But if you don't have that, you can also just use your finger to really evenly space that in there.
Oh, but I like the tart stamp.
I know, it's a handy tool.
How cool is that?
Yeah, so you can see there.
Okay. All right, so let's go to the next step.
You got it. So now we're going to just fill them. Just to, once again, evenly divide the filling.
Right. Do you put anything on top? Or
Not
that's
on
it?
these ones, but when we do the fruit ones, especially starting with rhubarb in spring, right around the corner, maybe another 3 weeks to rhubarb season,
And then
we
how-
top them with crumble.
And they go in the oven, and how
Yeah,
long?
20 minutes at 350, and that's what you've got. So we have a finished product there.
That's really good. We're going to put the recipe on our website at k2.com. And we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.